how do you go from being the DJ at middle school parties to running your own company? We'll let this young icon tell you.
My name is Michael Soleimani, and I'm an 18-year-old music producer / songwriter. The name of my company is Soleimani Recordings, and I founded it when I was 15 years old. I became a songwriter and a producer because music was always my outlet. Like, if I was ever upset or I wanted to cry or I had emotional problems, I would just write it down. So I had to talk with my grandfather, and he was like, do what you love, pursue music. So I started writing to beats that I found on YouTube before I even had a studio or anything like that. I'm a young icon because I had a vision when I was 13, 14, and I see myself achieving that vision, and I try and set an example for everyone around me, whether you're 18, 19, or 10, 11.
Michael worked on getting an investor and the tools he would need to make a successful music career.
My investor is my best friend's mom. She believed in me. She saw me when I was about 15 years old. I came to her with a business plan, and she thought I was crazy at first, looking at me like, this kid is gonna tell me to, give him $65,000. What does the world come to?
At first, his parents thought music was just a hobby, but Michael was determined to prove them wrong.
My parents are very supportive, but you have to also understand it took some time to get their support. They don't know anything about this. My father's in the plastic industry. My mom's a lawyer. She doesn't know anything about music.
Michael prepared to make a name for himself by being eager to learn and working hard.
When I was 12, 13, they're like, you're gonna have to work. Simple as that. We worked, our parents worked, their parents worked, you're working.
Now this 18-year-old has transformed his living space into his workspace.
This was my bedroom when it was a bedroom, but then I transformed it into a live-work studio. This is pretty much where it all goes down, and this is all soundproofing so my parents can't hear me banging because I used to get really, really upset, so I had to make that investment.
He plans on using his music to inspire more kids like himself.
It feels good to be a pioneer. I'm kind of trying to link music and the Middle Eastern culture and just kids that have goals of being rappers or songwriters or whatever it may be.
His mentor and manager, Hen G, believed in him when they first met.
The thing that made me interested in managing Michael was his drive and his talent. Mike reminded me of myself when I was younger.
And this business owner still does all the things other 18-year-olds do.
Pretty much, I'm a typical teenager. There's nothing different about my life except for instead of waking up every morning and going to school, I wake up every single morning and get to work.
In my profession, I mentor a lot of kids, but Mike is special because, he teaches me how to be balanced. He comes from money, but he still has that hunger. So when I see that in Mike, and I met his parents, it all balanced out. I seen that's a good kid. So, I seen longevity within our relationship. So then I said, yo, let's do business. Let's do it, man. Have some fun at the same time.
The goals I have are to be able to help people in my situation. So if you're a kid and you're focusing on music, but you don't really see a way to get to the top, or how you're even going to involve yourself into the industry, I want to create a type of business where anyone and everyone can hop in the industry, and if you have the talent, you can make it.
You're watching The Young Icons.
This has been a production of Entertainment Studios.